There was a time in my life when I didn't feel like myself. I was still showing up, still working, still getting things done. From the outside, everything probably looked fine, but internally, something was off. Energy was low, patience was shorter. Small things started to feel heavier than they should. And I remember thinking, I just need to push through this. And that's the trap, because pushing through works until it doesn't. I saw this during my early teaching years. Long days, high expectations, constant demands. You show up for your students, you do your job, you keep going. And I felt it on long rides too. Days where the body is tired, but you keep pushing anyway, because that's what you do. You just keep going. And here's what I didn't understand at the time. There's a difference between effort and depletion. Today we have a better understanding of this. Burnout is recognized by the World Health Organization as a result of chronic workplace stress that hasn't been successfully managed. And it shows up in three key ways: emotional exhaustion, reduced effectiveness, and a sense of detachment. The key word here is chronic. Burnout isn't one bad day. It's not one stressful week. It's what happens when stress continues without enough recovery. And most people don't notice it early. It starts quiet. You feel a little more tired than usual, a little less engaged, a little more reactive. You're still functioning, but you're not operating at your best. And instead of stepping back, most people lean in harder. I just need to work more. I just need to push through. I just need to get past this week. But pushing harder on an already depleted system doesn't solve the problem. It deepens it. And this is where it becomes a serious issue in organizations. Because burnout doesn't just affect individuals, it affects decision-making, communication, engagement, productivity. People are still showing up, but they're operating at 60 or 70%. More mistakes, less creativity, lower energy. And over time, that becomes the norm. At RTJ Wellness, this is one of the biggest gaps we see. Not a lack of effort, but a lack of recovery, a lack of awareness, and a lack of practical tools to manage ongoing stress. Because the goal isn't to eliminate stress. That's not realistic. The goal is to build sustainable performance. Looking back, those moments in my own life taught me something important. You can't outrun burnout, you can't ignore it, and you definitely can't push your way through it forever. At some point, you must recognize what's happening and respond differently. Here's a simple check-in you can use. Ask yourself, am I feeling challenged or am I feeling depleted? Challenge can build you, depletion drains you. And knowing the difference matters. Because high performance isn't about pushing harder. It's about knowing when to push and when to recover. Right now, are you performing at a high level or are you just pushing through? Because there's a difference. And over time, that difference matters more than most people think. If this message resonated with you and you're interested in learning more about how to perform at your best while maintaining your well-being, consider subscribing and following along.